to pull a trick out of my book, write them a $450 gift certificate to your lead gen business in your quoting and say, hey, look, every dollar you just spent, here's a $450 gift certificate towards the price of your first
Really
month.
good. That's really good. Everybody should listen to Dan on that one.
These are, I mean, so many good things. Just like using this as a lead in, the Google Trusted Photographer thing. So when I was just leaving Eugene, this was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I applied and I also got approved in Eugene. But my whole angle back then, you had to have these 360 cameras didn't exist. You had to have this whole stitching thing.
With software. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a mess. I actually never did it because I left Eugene. I thought I was only approved in Eugene, which is not the case. But the intention was always to utilize it as just a lead in, a way in the front door of saying, hey, I'm aligned with Google. I'm a Google Trusted Photographer. Again, this isn't specific to like lead gen. This is a good way to bring in fast money for SEO gigs, web jobs, just a relationship. It
works for both. It works for either starting a relationship with somebody where you really want to close them, or it can bring in the fast money. Two things I want to tell you about, if I can tell you, which is the first thing is that, so I got a call just yesterday from a dentist, a guy who started a new dental practice in New Jersey. And even though I'm listed in one town as the Google Trusted Photographer, he got me in a different town altogether. I'm like, okay, whatever. He's like, I found you. Apparently you come very highly recommended. I have no idea why he thinks that, but whatever. I talked to him. I quoted him a price. I think I quoted him $300. I said, yeah, I'll come down. I'll do it for $300. But this is a dental office. It's a new dental office. You want to talk about a girl sitting alone at the bar? I mean, hello. So it's a new dental office. And I wrote to him, but here's the funny part. He said, we also want to do some headshots, and I want to link the pictures together to do like a virtual tour. And I said, yes. I have a really good camera. So it's not going to be $300. It's going to be $450 for me to be there for an hour. Really. Yeah. Plus, I don't even care about that because the goal is really, I want to get his other business.
Of course, and you will. Because
I wrote him and I said to him, I'll agree to all of that. I agree to your low ball price. You're tearing me apart. I'll agree to it. However, you have to let me talk to you about lead generation and to see what you're doing since you have a new practice and you invested in a new space. I want to talk about what you're doing.
You want to pull a trick out of my book? Write them a $450 gift certificate to your lead gen business in your quoting and say, hey, look, every dollar you just spent, here's a $450 gift certificate towards the price of your first month.
That's really good. That's really good. Everybody should listen to Dan on that one.
That's one of my favorite closes ever is someone just spent money with you on something.
And you offer to give it back to them.
And you offer to give it back to them as a credit towards your more expensive offer. So yeah, for a lot of us, that's counterintuitive. What? I'm getting mad at my money. No, you're not. You just made 3X on it. And the person feels like they got a deal.
Exactly. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
You got it.
Limitless prospecting. Dang, everybody. Okay, so I have one more story about this. This is very interesting.
Yes.
I want everybody to remember that we're all talking about prospecting, and we're prospecting for business, and that's great. Everybody wants business. We want clients. But let's not forget, we're also prospecting for shivs. We're also prospecting for people we want to find.
Helen helpers.
The Helen helpers, the shivs, the really amazing people who are a pleasure to have in your business, who are also going to work with you and be loyal. I mean, these people are not easy to find. So check it out. I decided because I wanted to have, if I'm going to have a local guide profile and be a Google expert photographer, maybe I should have 5 of those. Why have 1 when I could have 5 and be the expert photographer in 5 towns? So I put an ad on Craigslist for easy part-time money. I forget what I said. Easy part-time money, or just call me, whatever. I can't remember what I said in the ad, but I don't think I said 360 cameras. I think I said Google photography or something along those lines. But it was easy part-time money, not a big gig. Anybody who needs a few dollars a week. I'm not offering a lot of money, but I am offering something. I was inundated with calls. People who, music teachers who are not working for the summer. all kinds of people wrote to me, but one guy called me up and he said, hey man, I want to talk to you. It sounds like really interesting. And we talked on the phone. I met him at a Starbucks. I said, the gig is just for you to take 360 pictures. I'll give you $1 for every picture you take, and I'll give you $2 for every review you write. That's how I was pricing it. He's like, but we talked some more. I told him about what I did, and he got so fired up with my energy because I was pouring on a lot of that damn. I was like, I help everybody. I make difference in people's lives. And he was really nice guy, ex-Navy guy, like not being paid what he's worth at some awful job for a real estate company doing like humping crap up and down the stairs, but really smart, really well-spoken, really well presented. The dude went home and he made cold calls for me without being asked.
Oh my gosh.
He made cold calls for me and he found me all sorts of stuff. He set up a couple of appointments for next week, one with an electrician, whatever. He's got all these contacts and hello, he has Navy friends with addresses all over the country. Okay, and they're all like his brothers. They'll do anything they ask because they were on an aircraft carrier together. Anyway, this guy calls me every day now, and I said, Ernie, I just got to figure out how I'm gonna like give you one of these cameras and make sure you don't run off with it. He said, I'll give you the title to my truck. I said, are you serious? He said, yeah, I have it with me because I really want.
What year is it?
No, I didn't say that. I said.
5-speeder automatic.
Are the windows tinted? Does it have a custom exhaust? No. I said, listen, you know what? Because you just offered me the freaking title to your truck, you can have the camera. And I bought an $80. I bought the cheaper, the LG
Samsung?
105. I just gave it to him.
Yeah,
I said, I trust you. You'll work it off. And he has been doing it. He's been taking pictures. He's been making calls for me. And he just took a new job that he took only because he can have the whole mornings off to work for me. And he's not working. It's all commission based, but he can still make a few bucks on this. But he's infected by the energy that he's feeling for me, which of course I'm getting from you. So it's all passing through, and I'm going to change this dude's life.
I love it.